Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. Today's story dives into one of the most mysterious and chilling disappearances of all time, the case of Maura Murray. Get ready, because this story is packed with twists, surprises, and unanswered questions that will keep you on the edge of your seat until the very end. So, let's get started. Alright, imagine this: you're on a quiet, snowy road in the middle of nowhere. You see a crashed car, but no driver in sight. No footprints, no signs of struggle, just nothing. That's exactly what happened with Maura Murray, a 21-year-old nursing student whose disappearance has haunted everyone for almost 20 years. Stick around, because this story gets stranger with every twist. Let's start with Maura. She wasn't some troubled kid or shady character. She was a bright, athletic nursing student with her whole life ahead of her. But like all of us, she had secrets, and it's those secrets that make her disappearance so chilling. The day Maura vanished, she made a mysterious phone call. She told her professor she'd be out for a week due to a family emergency. But here's the catch: there was no emergency. So, what was Maura planning? A getaway? Or something else? Maura packed up her car with clothes, textbooks, and alcohol, yeah, it's as random as it sounds, and hit the road. She didn't tell anyone where she was going, not even her boyfriend. Why all the secrecy? That's what we're here to figure out. Later that night, Maura's car crashed on a remote stretch of Route 112 in New Hampshire. A passing bus driver saw the car and stopped to help, but Maura refused. She told him she'd already called for help. Problem is, there's no record of that call. So who was she waiting for? When police arrived just minutes later, Maura was gone. No footprints in the snow, no signs of struggle, just an empty car. It's like she vanished into thin air. And trust me, this is where the story really gets weird. Inside Maura's car, they found her backpack, ID, and some personal items. But here's the kicker: her cell phone and credit cards were missing. And they've never been used since. Whatever happened to Maura, she wasn't planning on coming back. Some neighbors claim they saw Maura walking along the road after the crash. But others say they saw someone else, someone following her. Was it a good Samaritan? Or was it someone with bad intentions? Remember the alcohol she bought? Police found some of it spilled in the car, but the rest was gone. Did she take it with her? Or did someone else? Either way, it's another loose thread in a case full of them. Maura's boyfriend was away at the time, and his alibi checks out. But here's the thing: he received a voicemail from her after she disappeared. It was just sobbing and muffled noises. Who made that call? Maura? Or someone else? When the search for Maura started, it was massive. Police, volunteers, dogs, helicopters, they pulled out all the stops. But after days of combing the area, they found nothing. Not a single clue. How does that even happen? Not far from where Maura disappeared, there's an abandoned cabin. Some people think she might have gone there to hide, but when searchers checked it out, they found no trace of her. Just an eerie, empty place. Maura's family has their own theories. Some think she was abducted. Others think she ran away. But the truth? Even they admit they don't know. And that's what makes this case so heartbreaking. Over the years, rumors have flown around like crazy. Some say Maura faked her own disappearance to start a new life. Others think she was running from something or someone. But the evidence? It's maddeningly vague. This case is like catnip for internet sleuths. Forums, YouTube channels, entire podcasts, they've all been dedicated to solving Maura's mystery. But for every theory they come up with, 10 new questions pop up. Here's a popular one: the red truck theory. Some locals reported seeing a suspicious red truck near the crash site. Could the driver have picked Maura up? Or was it just a coincidence? Years after Maura disappeared, someone claimed to have found her backpack in a nearby river. But when police searched the area, they found nothing. Another dead end in a case full of them. One witness reportedly saw something the night Maura vanished but didn't come forward until years later. Why the delay? Were they scared? Or were they hiding something? Here's the theory that gives everyone chills: what if Maura was running from someone who finally caught up with her? It's a scary thought, but the lack of evidence makes it impossible to rule out. When the media got hold of the story, it exploded. Everyone wanted answers, but the more they dug, the more confusing it got. It was like trying to piece together a puzzle with missing pieces. Search dogs track Maura's scent for a short distance before it disappeared completely. No scent, no footprints, nothing. It's like she just evaporated. Some locals fell under suspicion, including a man who lived near the crash site. But without solid evidence, none of the leads panned out. Every trail went cold. Imagine being Maura's family, desperate for answers, clinging to hope, but getting nothing. The emotional toll is unimaginable. They've spent nearly 2 decades searching, hoping, and waiting. Every year on the anniversary of her disappearance, search teams go back to Route 112. They've combed the woods, rivers, and old buildings. But each time, they come back empty-handed. Maura's sister, Julie, has been relentless in keeping the case alive. She's pushed for answers, confronted officials, and refused to let Maura be forgotten. She's not just fighting for justice, she's fighting for her sister. This case is full of them, dead ends, false leads, and theories that go nowhere. It's like every answer is just out of reach, taunting everyone who tries to solve it. Maura's disappearance isn't just a mystery, it's a legacy. It's a case that reminds us how easily someone can vanish and how hard it is to find the truth. Where was Maura going? Why did she crash? Who was she waiting for? And most importantly, what happened to her? These questions still haunt everyone who's followed this case. Psychologists, criminologists, and even psychics have weighed in on the case. But with so little evidence, even the experts are left guessing. After nearly 2 decades, hope is fading. But Maura's family and her supporters refuse to give up. They're still searching, still fighting, and still hoping for answers. With the rise of true crime podcasts and documentaries, Maura's case has found new life online. Every new theory brings fresh attention, but no breakthroughs, yet. Maura's story has changed the way we think about missing persons cases. It's a reminder of how quickly life can change, how easily someone can disappear, and how fragile the truth can be. Even now, people are obsessed with solving Maura's case. It's not just about finding her, it's about finding closure for her family and everyone she left behind. What if Maura had told someone where she was going? What if the crash hadn't happened? What if someone had found her that night? The what-ifs are endless and heartbreaking. So, what do you think? Was Maura running from something or towards something? Was it foul play or something we haven't even considered? One thing's for sure, her story isn't over. Someone, somewhere, knows what happened. And until we find out, the mystery of Maura Murray will keep haunting us. Hey everyone! I hope this video brought something valuable or interesting to you. Here on our channel, we have new videos every day, created with care to keep you engaged and informed. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a like to support us, and drop your suggestions in the comments. We love hearing your ideas and always strive to create content you want to see. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.